The 10-minute habit that stops sugar crashes after meals. Hook. You just crushed a bowl of pasta, or maybe a sweet treat, and now your eyelids feel like they're made of concrete. Sound familiar? That heavy, sluggish feeling? That's the post-meal sugar crash, and it typically spikes for most people within 90 minutes after eating. Here's the wild part. Just 10 minutes of easy movement can slash that glucose surge by over half. Seriously, no gym, no sweaty HIIT, no spreadsheets, just your muscles working like tiny vacuum cleaners, sucking sugar out of your blood before it knocks you out. Section 1. Why this happens. Every time you eat carbs, glucose rushes into your bloodstream. Your pancreas, bless its heart, answers by dumping insulin to escort that sugar into your cells. Now, if you stay seated, that glucose delivery is slow, insulin keeps rising, and when it finally overshoots, you crash. This can lead to fatigue and increased cravings. But here's the cool science bit. Active muscles don't actually need insulin to grab glucose. They pull it straight in through special gates, called GLUT4 transporters, that open the moment you contract. Translation? Light movement right after eating bypasses the traffic jam, keeps your energy steady, and reduces the burden on your pancreas. This insulin-independent glucose uptake is a game changer for managing blood sugar. Over time, frequent high blood sugar levels after a meal can raise your HbA1c, increase inflammation, and contribute to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes and other serious health complications like cardiovascular disease. By activating your muscles, you're helping your body maintain better metabolic health. Section 2, the soleus push, 2 minutes. Let's kick things off with calf raises. Yep, the boring ones from middle school PE. But these aren't just any calf raises. We're focusing on the soleus muscle, that flat, deep muscle underneath your calf. This muscle is a glucose-hungry beast. It has a unique ability to use glucose and fats for fuel, and it's packed with mitochondria, those cellular powerhouses that convert glucose into energy, ATP. When activated, it significantly increases glucose uptake. Stand behind any chair, rise onto the balls of your feet, pause 1 second at the top, and then lower in the 2 seconds. Do 100 reps at your own pace. That's about 2 minutes. A study from the University of Houston even showed that 5 hours of these, sprinkled through the day, dropped post-meal glucose by 52% and insulin by 60%. We're not asking for 5 hours, just 2 minutes to wake those fibers up and start slurping up that sugar. Section 3, the 10-minute walk, 4 minutes. Next up, just walk. Seriously, that's it. Not power walking, just normal, mouth closed, nose breathing walking. 10 minutes anywhere, down the hallway, around the block, through the parking lot, can significantly lower both glucose and insulin. Why? Because the big muscles in your legs and glutes start burning ATP and need refueling. If it's raining, pace the living room while the dishes soak. Loop the stairs if you've got them. You can even do this for as little as 2 to 5 minutes for a measurable effect. Keep your phone in your pocket. Scrolling slows your steps and blunts the benefit. Light walking also gives your digestion a little boost, helping food move through your system more efficiently and potentially reducing bloating. Section 4, sneaky chores, 2 minutes. Can't spare 10 straight minutes for a dedicated walk? No problem. Break it up. This is where habit stacking comes in handy. Fold laundry for 3 minutes. Unload the dishwasher for 4. Vacuum one room for 3. These chores add steps, keep you upright, and constantly contract those large muscle groups like your quads, hamstrings, and core. Researchers call this habit stacking, and it's just as effective as one continuous walk for flattening that glucose curve. By pairing a new, beneficial activity with something you already do routinely, you make it easier to stick to. It's about making small, incremental changes that lead to significant positive shifts over time. Section 5, finish with squats, 1 minute. Finish strong with 30 bodyweight squats, feet shoulder-width apart, hips back, knees tracking over toes, chest proud. If that feels a bit spicy, do 15 and hold the last one halfway down for 10 seconds. Squats are fantastic because they recruit the largest muscle mass in your body, your glutes and quads. These muscles are glucose black holes, eagerly pulling sugar from your bloodstream. A small crossover trial in overweight adults even found that intermittent squats every 45 minutes beat a 30-minute walk for next-day fasting glucose. Why? Because squats activate those large muscle groups more intensely, boosting lactate production, which in turn signals for more GLUT4 transporters to bring glucose into the muscle cells. 1 minute is enough to signal those hungry mitochondria. Section 6. Timing rules. Aim to start moving within 30 minutes after your last bite. That's when glucose is climbing fastest. Some research even suggests initiating movement as soon as 15 minutes after eating for those without diabetes, and 30 minutes for those with. If you're at a restaurant, pay the bill and walk to the car instead of lingering over refills. At home, resist the sofa siren. Once 90 minutes pass, the glucose peak is already crashing, and that optimal window closes. Even a short 2-minute walk can make a measurable difference, but ideally, aim for at least 10 minutes. Section 7. Extra perks. Beyond avoiding the dreaded 3 p.m. slump, this micro-habit offers a cascade of benefits. It improves digestion, helps cut cravings for dessert, and can even help you sleep deeper, because your body isn't battling blood sugar swings at midnight. Regular physical activity also helps your cells use insulin more efficiently, improving insulin sensitivity. Over time, consistent post-meal movement can prevent the chronic inflammation and cellular damage associated with frequent glucose spikes, protecting against long-term health issues like kidney disease, retinopathy, and nerve damage. Do this after every meal, and you're looking at 30 minutes of extra movement a day, roughly 1,000 bonus calories burned a week without even noticing it. Call to action. Pick one move from today's list and try it after your very next meal. Drop a comment telling us which one you chose, and tag a friend who always naps after lunch. Hit subscribe for more one-take health hacks that take less time than scrolling your feed. Conclusion. You don't need a prescription, a gym membership, or a continuous glucose monitor taped to your arm. You just need 10 minutes and a pair of working legs. Activate those muscles, let them slurp up the sugar, and walk away from the crash. Literally, your next meal is coming. Be ready to feel energized, not exhausted.